word a few times. What
Yeah,
does that
absolutely.
really, can you please elaborate on that? What does that really mean?
Tangra Tag. So Tangra Tag, Tag is, Tag means mountain. Tangra means like the Almighty, so the direct English translation is called celestial mountains or heavenly mountains. And this is a whole huge mountain that takes a landscape in East Turkestan or Central Asia as well. So the water that is dripped from these mountains because of the snow feeds or gives water to a whole range of Central Asian countries. So Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, East Turkestan, Uzbekistan, they all benefit from this water resources. So this mountain holds a very strong and very dear, part in our hearts.
Yeah, it shows the relevance in the Uyghur Tangarita, as in you're there as a mountain to sort of provide that sort of supply, that
sustain, I suppose.
Sustain,
That's very
sustain.
deep.
Yeah, that's quite deep. Actually,
Yes.
that's very well thought of.
Very beautiful.
Beautiful word for it, and we've wanted to keep it as part of it. I know it's a tongue twister even for me saying it a couple of times, but it is very important that we keep our heritage and our culture. And as you will know, the word Tangra Tag is used in naming restaurants and cafes and what have you all across the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
MashaAllah.
Yes.
So what are some of the things that the association does for the people?
Okay, so what the association has done in the past in an unofficial manner is hosting events, doing protests, supporting the community here, the East Turkestan community here, by providing them with support and engagement. And, when they have events and all that, the women have always played a strong part in cooking and cleaning and getting their kids there and sending their kids into the Uyghur language schools and that kind of engagement. But we want to take it to the next level where we want to be able to provide forums and workshops and emotional well-being support, because it's very important for, I can say, I can see a lot of our families continuously watching what's happening over there, hearing from on the news what's happening over there and the devastating news. So it's always been protests or platforms to talk about our situation, and also other fun events as well, like celebrations and all that. So women have always played the strong support in the background.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. So now we know that with a lot of with COVID-19 and the restrictions, many events have to be cancelled. And you mentioned just now the events that you mentioned was what happened in the past. Let's imagine, what will the first thing that you want the association is planning to organize for its member once the restriction is lifted?
Okay. We are planning something big, and we have had some small events before the restrictions came down. We had some information sessions for different service providers, telling them of who we are, what kind of services that we need for our community members. This is going to be a surprise because we don't know when the COVID's going to be, the restriction is going to be lifted. We don't know how to plan that far in ahead, or is it going to be ad hoc, or is it going to be, give us a couple of months to plan in advance. But, definitely keep your eyes out on our social media platforms. We will keep you involved. We're very excited about what's coming up. So the COVID restrictions has been a bit of a blessing for us as well, in the sense that we did establish early this year, and that the lockdown has given us a lot of meeting time and discussion time and planning time, virtually of course, with our members, setting our foundations right and deep, so that when the restrictions are lifted, we are in a better place just to roll the events out. So yeah, definitely keep your eyes out, and we'll keep everybody informed, inshallah.
Inshallah, we'll definitely.
So how many members do you have at this moment in time in your association?
Okay, so as a registered organisation, we have to take membership, as you know, but because of the COVID, we weren't able to do that, and we were hoping to do that at a more community event where we could talk to everyone and say, please be members. But I'd like to think that every Uyghur woman and youth is a member, and they have always been members. You know, we've come with this 11-year, 10 and a half year history of having the women involved and the girls involved, working together and conducting you know, events and activities. So we think that every woman will be involved, because the ultimate aim is to empower them